welcome to Hgap News Central. We are your daily dose of Hgap news around the world. Today we'll dive into ethnic conflicts around the world, and we'll have three foremost experts actually talk about the topic. So without further ado, let's go straight to Rwanda and talk to Urvi.
Thanks, Audit. Today I'm here in Rwanda, and I'm actually going to talk about the conflict that's going on. I want you to understand what's the long-standing issue. There's the Hutus and the Tutsis. Now, background-based, the Tutsis are actually herders, and the Hutus are settled farmers. Not only because of this issue, but because of politics, both ethnicities are fighting. So first of all, they both have the same language, but why are they still fighting? Well, two Hutus, including the president, was actually shot down. And many people think it was the Tutsis, but they weren't actually the Tutsis. And so not only is this a problem, but let's kind of flash back to World War I. Pre-World War I, Germany had actually taken over Rwanda as a colony. But because Germany lost in World War I, Belgium kind of took over this Rwanda colony. And so essentially, the Hutu, in previous colonial times, the Hutus were actually enslaved by Tutsis, even though the Hutus that were overpowered the Tutsis. Now, when Belgium came into power, they kind of let the Hutus have more leeway, and so instead of the Tutsis, like Germany had done. And so Hutus kind of started killing off all the Tutsis, and this is a huge, huge problem. So as you see, all of these bodies that have been dying, and all of these people who are right now fleeing to Uganda, those are majorly Tutsis. It's a huge issue because of the Hutus kind of killing off Tutsis in revenge of what happened in the past. So thank you, and I will be giving it back to Audit.
Thanks, Urvi, for describing the genocide that's actually happening between the Hutus and the Tutsis. Now, without further ado, let's go straight to Yugoslavia and talk to Vedika, our phone-on expert on the ethnic conflict that's actually happening there.
Thanks, Audit. I'm here in Yugoslavia, where we are currently facing one of the worst cases of ethnic cleansing. Let's break it down into three countries: Bosnia, Croatia, and Serbia. Serbia and Croatia bonded due to similar political ideas as well as cultural, and sharing the same currency, have turned against Bosnians, Bosnian Muslims in particular. They have then proceeded to wipe out the entire Bosnian Muslim population, also known as ethnic cleansing, by rape, murder, persecution, and concentration camps. Because of this, the Muslim population in Bosnia has decreased substantially. This, to this day, has been one of the worst cases of ethnic cleansing or genocide, and is often compared to the Holocaust. Thanks, and let's take it back to Audit.
Thanks, Vedika, for telling us about the ethnic cleansing that's happening in Yugoslavia. To think that this can be comparable to the Holocaust is absolutely despicable. So, moving on, let's go to Somalia, where we talked to Tanmay about the clan war that's happening there.
In 1994, when the U.S. left Somalia, Islamist militia came in 2004 and took control of most of the country. They had also brought conflict from Ethiopia and Eritrea, and this just led to more fighting. The U.S. had claimed that the leader of this militia was a terrorist, so they launched airstrikes in 2007. The Islamist militia had left in 2006, but then later came back and have regained much of the control that they had. Now I'm going to be talking about Somalia. So the people here are Sunni Muslim and speak Somali. Majority of these people are loyal to their clans or subclans, and these subclans, they all occupy a portion of Somalia. In 1991, when the dictatorship of Somalia collapsed, all these clans started claiming portions of Somalia and made their own independent country. Then in 1992, U.S. sent thousands of troops to ensure that food delivery was okay, because lots of women and children were dying due to famine and warfare from these.
Thanks, Tanmay, about the in-depth explanation of the clan war happening in Somalia. So it seems that all of these ethnic conflicts are leading to more and more deaths. We have to talk about this because people dying in other countries is significant to the U.S. because we have an obligation to help people. People shouldn't just be dying because of wars over ethnicity. We have to keep the people informed about these conflicts so that we won't make the same mistakes that they are making. So that's it for today's news update on Hgap, and visit us next week.